Wow.
You are always welcome. This was a blessing to have you here, a man from the military, to talk about a military movie, even though it was 1944. You explain like some of the shit is still similar to this day. So, same time, same things happen. So I'm glad we got the experience from somebody who actually lived that life and understand what, what it takes to be in those positions of authority. You say you Marine, right?
Yeah, I was in the Marine Corps. Yeah.
I knew a guy named Thomas Alexander, right? And one of the jobs I was working at a warehouse, and he was a Marine. And unfortunately, he killed himself. He committed suicide. But I had a lot of conversations with him. And I'll never forget, I had gotten in trouble, talking shit at work or whatever and stuff.
That's what you do.
That's what I do. I just talk shit. That comes from my parents.
Right.
But he had just became a supervisor. They had a program going where they was letting military guys run the warehouses. So he became my supervisor kind of overnight.
Yeah.
And I was next up to be the assistant supervisor.
Okay.
So before he got there, I was already in position, not to be supervisor, but assistant. So they put me right next to him when he got the job. And over months, he started telling me little gems about what he had went through and stuff like that, and what he had seen in his world and stuff. And it amazed me the shit he had seen as a Marine.
Yeah.
Not even just the death.
Yeah.
The shit he seen of life.
It exposes you to a whole different world. I'm very thankful. People ask why y'all so gung ho and especially Marines.
Yeah.
Especially Marines. Yeah, especially why? Because we say, in other services you go through and you get the title, right? You do the boot camp and you get the title. But seriously, for Marine Corps, it's earned. It is earned.
It's earned.
They are disqualifying people from becoming Marines. So you earn it and you never let go of it for what you were put through. And rest in peace to my brother who passed away. And again, I don't know the man, but he's still my brother.
Yeah.
That's how we are. Even our ones who represent the Colonel Nivens and the disrespectful ones. I mean, they still our brother.
Yeah.
It's that tight. But we're losing a lot. 22 a day is I don't know if you've seen that, in social media throughout the last 10 years or so, but we're losing 22 veterans a day to suicide. Damn. An average. And because for some, for the things they've been subject to overseas and the jobs they've had to do, and some for the stuff that goes in, during our service at home. Yeah. It's a different way. It's a different lifestyle. And when you step away from it, it can have that effect on you to ultimately unalive yourself because you don't know where you fit.
Yeah. And let me tell you, he was a white guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he used to say stuff all the time to me like, I believe in you. The only white guy that ever told me he believes in me.
Yeah.
He said, but Chris, I believe that you can become the general manager of this warehouse because people respect you. You the OG, they respect you. He's like, I believe in you. Only white person that ever told me that my entire life.
See?
And it felt organic. Like he really meant that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know why? Because of what he's been through.
Yeah.
So don't take it for a grain of salt that he said that, because we call it blowing smoke. He wouldn't be blowing no smoke up your ass.
He definitely wouldn't blow no smoke up my ass. And Thomas Alexander, he was definitely a solid one. He was a real one, man. And I was sad when I heard that he unalived himself.
Yeah.
But people go through things in life.
Yeah,
Never, like I said, he told me some of the stuff he saw. Like he said, there's a part of the world where it's dark and light at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm like, that shit exists? For real?
In Alaska,
he's like, Chris, I've seen some shit that you wouldn't fucking believe.
Yeah.
There's a part of the world where you can see daylight and nighttime at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what?
Right. And I was, I didn't get to see a whole lot, but what I saw, and I'm grateful for, but juxtapose it to, my father who did, again, 30 years as a Marine, first black flight engineer that the Marine Corps ever had. He's been around the world 12 and a half times.
Jesus. I never knew that.
12 and a half times.
I never knew that.
Yeah. And he served and he served under the conditions that, the movie predicts. Because you got to remember, the movie was World War II, 1944, right?
Right, 1944.
The Marine Corps didn't actually start letting black troops until 1942.
Damn.
The Marine Corps started in 1775, but they did not start admitting black troops to be Marines until 1942.
Wow, I did not know that.
Okay.
200 years later? Jesus.
Okay.
Woo. That's deep.
Right. We served in the Navy and the Army and all those times before. Every major battle that this country has had, we've had African American soldiers. Yeah, we've been there. We fought and died, But again, it just highlights number one, the tenacity of our people. Yeah. It does highlight some of the bad parts of this country too, though.
Yes.
For treating people less than, thinking that they weren't, when truthfully, when we get in there, we shine and we are just as deserving. We are just as capable.
I have an uncle named Freddie who was killed in the military in the 50s. And my grandmother really never got over the loss of her son. But it was friendly fire. Mm-hmm. We never learned the true story about it. Even now, the family's still trying to find out what the fuck happened to him. But it was the 50s. Yeah. It was in the South. Who knows who killed my damn uncle? Like, I'm just keeping it real.
No, real 100%.
But we know it wasn't the ops.
Right.
Probably Al Cracker.
Al Cracker's real.
Just keep it real.
Al Cracker's real.
But anyway, I want to thank you for coming,
thank you,
Gerald.
Bro. Thank you.
Tell them where they can find you online.
Oh, everything Bill Sauce. That's what I do. I live and breathe. I don't even really have no personal social media. I'm working on that. But
Bill Sauce.
Yeah, Bill Sauce. BEALE, Bravo Echo, Alpha Lima Echo. Your military folks will get that. But yeah, BillSauce.com, and that's all socials, everything at Bill Sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, so thank you, brother.
You just heard it from Mr. Williams. Where to find him. Once again, I'm the host, Chris Ellis, and this is the main ingredient.